It's finally baseball season. Hello everyone, my name is Matt from mattsbats.com with a video. Yes, a video. This season, I will try to post a video each Sunday with my thoughts on what's going on in the baseball world, especially the Washington Nationals. After a long and cold winter, the Nationals have came back with a competitive roster, which I will go over today in this video. You'll hear my thoughts about emerging rookie star Victor Robles and about how I think the Nats will perform this season. So, let's get started. I'll start off by talking about the pitching staff. The Nats starting pitchers make up one of the best rotations in all of baseball year after year, so this year will not disappoint. They're led by Max Scherzer, coming off his second Cy Young with the Nationals, and by Steven Strasburg, who impressed many in his second playoffs of his career. Strasburg came in third in the Cy Young voting, only behind Scherzer and Clayton Kershaw. Not bad company. Gio Gonzalez and his curveball will most likely take up the third spot in the rotation, followed by Tanner Roark. The fifth spot is where we'll see some competition. Since Joe Ross will be out until August, we could see the fifth spot going to AJ Cole, Eric Fedde, or maybe even a free agent like Alex Cobb or Lance Lynn. New manager Dave Martinez will keep a close eye on the names in his system before he makes his opening day roster. I think, however, that it'll be Cole who takes the spot. For the bullpen, things aren't looking as great. Sean Doolittle will assume the closer role as he did last year, with Ryan Madson and Brendan Kinsler taking up the setup spots. They will also use Sean Kelly or Sammy Solis to fill the sixth inning role. But other than that, the depth isn't really that great. New acquisition Joaquin Benoit will add some comfort, and I guess Trevor Gott could get called up from Syracuse if necessary. But with Koda Glover's injury, us Nats fans have realized that relievers, like anybody, are prone to injury, and we Nats fans have learned that in the past, you need to have a solid bullpen to have any chance of a World Series championship. I'm excited to see the combination of Kinsler, Madsen, and Doolittle at work again, but I would have liked to see General Manager Mike Rizzo do a little more with the bullpen this offseason. Then again, did anyone do anything this offseason? Here's my favorite part. The infield. Dare I say the Nats have the best in the MLB, let alone the National League? At first base, we've got Ryan Zimmerman, who is the best right-handed first baseman in the league and always a threat to pitchers. The Nats also signed Matt Adams from Atlanta to be a backup, and he has some pop in his bat, which the Nats know very well from his time in St. Louis and Atlanta. At second, it's Daniel Murphy. I personally really like Daniel Murphy. He's one of my favorite players. I think that he'll have another great season for the Nationals, as he does every year. He may be ready for opening day, but due to injury, that might not be the case. If he is unable to make the opening day roster, Wilmer Difo or Adrian Sanchez could fill in for Murphy. He's also part of the free agents after 2018 club, which seems to be a hot spot for Nationals players. Anyways, Trey Turner will be the shortstop. He and his ludicrous speed and secret pop in his bat will allow Turner to have a great sophomore season. And finally, Anthony Rendon, Trey Turner's best friend at third base. He showed no signs of slowing down after his superhuman effort against the Mets in a 23-5 blowout in May, and he had the best season of his career. I expect the same out of him this year, and he's got Matt Reynolds to back him up now. And finally, at catcher, Matt Wieters will be doing the honors. It might not hurt to take advantage of the Rays' fire sale and get Wilson Ramos back, but I think that Wieters is a fine catcher with Pedro Severino being a fine backup. The catcher is probably the weak spot of the infield right now, as Jose Lobaton, the backup during the last few seasons, left for the Mets in free agency. In the outfield, there are many questions. Bryce Harper, Adam Eaton, and Michael A. Taylor are shoo-ins. I think that Howie Kendrick will make the team too, and so does Victor Robles. Although there is a fair argument that could be made to give Robles some more seasoning time in the minors, I feel as if he's an MLB-ready player who can make a difference this year. Brian Goodwin is always available for a call-up, and I really like how he played in the 2017 season. Andrew Stevenson will also get some playing time this year, as he did last year. I think with the 5 outfielder configuration, the Nats are best fit for success. But what do you think? Leave a comment. I'm interested in who you think is the best for the opening day roster in the Nationals outfield. So, how will this Nationals team do in the regular season. I believe that they will win the National League East. The Mets are arguably their biggest competitor, and I don't think they stand a chance against the Nationals. The Phillies will probably get the bronze in third place due to the acquisition of Carlos Santana and their outfield, which is Odubel Herrera and Rhys Hoskins. The Marlins are having the biggest everything must go sale since, well, the Marlins in 2012, and the Braves are the Braves. While it's fairly certain that the Nats will take the NL East, the real question is how will they do in the playoffs? And we will figure that out in a few weeks after my NL and AL prediction videos. For now, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my very first video. Let's go Nats!